Hey guys, it's Ryan Salt here, and today I'll be doing my worst best Planet of the Apes movies. Now before I get started, I just want to say thank you to JJC Fovic for the shout out. I just want to say it means a lot to me, and it inspires me to do some more videos. So thanks for that. And if you guys haven't seen his channel, you should. So it's pretty good. So yeah, I got into the Planet of the Apes movies kind of recently. So I got the Evolutionary Collection here. It's got the first 7, and I got the new one done on Planet of the Apes kind of recently. And they actually all went beyond my expectation. I thought the old ones were going to be rubbish because of the costumes, but I actually enjoyed most of the Planet of the Apes movies really almost equally. So yeah, I thought I'd do a worst best in it. So yeah, number 8 is the only Planet of the Apes movie that I think is bad, and it is Beneath the Planet of the Apes. I don't see why people like this movie. It just sucks. I mean, I like Brent as a character. I think he was a good lead character. But it was like straight there for the action, fast paced and all that stuff. And the first 20 minutes or so was really entertaining. But as soon as they went underground, it all went south for me. I mean, the whole thing with those weird people who worship the bomb, the atomic bomb, then they like pull their faces back and stuff, and there's like pink and veiny and stuff. I just think that is stupid and weird. And I did not enjoy this movie at all. I give it a 3 out of 10. The only bad Planet of the Apes movies, in my opinion. So yeah, number 8. Number 7 is the 2001 Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Now, I don't think this movie is anywhere near as bad as people say. I think people don't like it mainly because it's not on par with the original. So like the original was pretty good, and this is supposed to be like a reimagining of it. And no, it's not as good as the original, but I like Mark Wahlberg's character. I think he's good. I think it was a good twist when I went to the O'Brien or whatever it's called. It actually still works and stuff. I like Helena Bonham Carter's character. I think the kiss at the end was pretty weird. I like most of the characters in there. I like I don't know, Michael Clark Duncan was in this. Oh yeah, he is that. Also, like, I like at the end where, like, Mark Wahlberg's, like, chimp friend comes in on a spaceship and everyone thinks it's, like, Simo, so whatever his name is. I liked that. The only thing I really dislike in this is just Tim Roth's character. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Tim Roth in Pulp Fiction and The Incredible Hulk, but he just can't act a good ape. I mean, just the way he walks, the way he talks, the facial expressions he makes, he's just, I mean, look at his face there. I mean, even for a villain, that's just annoying. Every time he's on screen, I cringed really hard. I just cannot stand this character. But everything else, I think it was alright. I mean, I don't think the story writing was that bad. I mean, basically, they're just trying to, like, escape the planet of the Apes. It's not actually escape the planet. Well, they actually are. And stuff, and I liked it. I think the costumes in there were pretty good, except for Tim Roth's. And I don't really see why people dislike this movie, other than the fact that it's not on par with the original. But I think that if this came out first, then people would have liked it better. So yeah, number 7. Number 6 is Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Now, like with the original, I mean, like with 2001 Planet of the Apes, I don't think this is as bad as people say at all. I mean, yeah, the costumes in this are really bad. I think the story is good. It's like the ultimate battle between man and apes to decide who's going to be like the superior species. I like Caesar's character. I like Aldo as a villain. He it's like ape has never killed ape, but then Aldo kills Caesar's son, and then Caesar kills Aldo, and all that stuff. I don't want to say it's boring in some parts either. I mean, it is like kind of strange. Like, there's not much sense of adventure, but it's like the aftermath of like Conquest of Planet of the Apes, and like they've built their own little refuge in the forest. Like, I just think, because like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is a remake of this, and I watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes before I watched this, and this just felt like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but instead of CGI, had like bad costumes. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad at all. I like Caesar's character. I think I already said that. I like the story, the twists. It's a bit of an anticlimactic ending, I think, but I think this movie is pretty good. It's a fitting ending. So yeah, so that's number 6. Oh, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, this isn't necessarily worst best, it's more like my least favourite to my favourite, because some of the like movies in here, you might be shocked to like their ranking. But I think all of them are good. It's just like my least favourite to my favourite. So yeah, don't kill me guys, but number 5 is 1968 Planet of the Apes. Now, before you like send me death threats, I just want to say that I do like this movie. I like a lot. I think for the time it was made, it was really good. The I like the like more of it, like what if like apes were the superior species, and then we were like not like we were like the Neanderthals and all that stuff. Uh, and how like humans were treated and stuff, and like I like the like scientists and all that stuff. Like discover like what it'd be like if apes were the superior species and we weren't, and I like all that. And the costumes were pretty damn good for its time, for like 1968. That was pretty good, and they remastered this pretty well. But Charlton Heston, I think he's kind of like overrated in this movie. I mean, I like Charlton Heston as an actor, but in this he was just so over the top. Like, I know it was the 60s and all that stuff, but like, I was also like bored for like the first half an hour of the movie, because the first half an hour of the movie was just like Charlton Heston and his crew just like walking and stuff. I'm saying like, come on, pick up already. And I just didn't think I should feel that in the movie. You know, Charlton Heston, he's a good actor, but he's just so over the top in this movie. Like when it was like getting sprayed and stuff with shouting, "It's a madhouse," and I know that's in the script and stuff, but I just think it's so over the top. The ending, like yes, don't kill me. I'm gonna like kind of rip on the ending and stuff. I don't think this is the greatest twist in cinema history at all. I mean, it gets us an okay twist, but it's not really that memorable. I mean, yeah, the twist is basically like spoiler if you haven't seen it. Like Charles Heston thinks he's on some foreign planet, but it's actually on future Earth. He finds out as he goes to the Forbidden Zone, then finds the Statue of Liberty being blown up, and he's like, oh crap, I'm never getting home because I'm in the future. And I think Charles Heston kind of ruins it with his over the topness where it's like, you maniacs, you blew it up, damn you all to hell. But just his screaming, the way he's banging on the sand, I mean, it is like for the time it was made, it's like a good twist. It's not really a happy ending, it's like a sad ending. But come on, the twist isn't that good. I mean, it's a good twist, but it's not like, I don't see why it went down in like cinema history. I can see how it changed cinema, this whole movie, with like its moral and stuff. But in my opinion, it just hasn't aged very well. It's good for its time, but it hasn't aged very well. I think people just say this is the best because of their nostalgia. But if you seriously compare it to some of the movies nowadays, it just isn't that good. But I still like it. I just don't think it's aged very well. So yeah, number 5. Number 4 is the latest Planet of the Apes movie, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. This is a remake of Battle for the Planet of the Apes, and it is better than Battle for the Planet of the Apes because, like, you know, Gary Oldman in this, he was good. Caesar in this, he was pretty good. Like, Andy Serkis' performance was just like outstanding. The same story as Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Like, who's going to be the superior species and who's not. And you see, like, apes riding on, like, a horse's back with machine guns. That's just so awesome. The actual battle itself was just really fun to watch. You see the apes' little refuge in the forest. That's cool. And I forgot what the main guy is. What's his name? Oh, it's set in, like, 2026, which is, like, 11 years from now. Like, a guy... I'm just looking at that because I forgot his name. That guy there, the main character, he like gets a relationship with Caesar. It's like understanding the apes more, and Caesar's like trying to like make peace and stuff. But Cobra like wants war, so like Caesar loves apes. Caesar loves humans more than apes, and so it's like controversial because Caesar's the leader, and people sort of think that he prefers the humans, but he doesn't. At the end of the day, he just wants peace. So Cobra shoots Caesar's son, and Cobra makes the apes think that the humans shot. No, he shoots Caesar, not Caesar's son. Again, I'm thinking of that for the apes. Cobra shoots Caesar, and then makes the apes think that the humans shot Caesar. So yeah, that's when the apes go to war with the humans, and it's an awesome fight. And then Caesar when people find out Caesar's not dead, he says stuff like, yeah, it wasn't the humans, it was Aldo. And it's like, in the end, Caesar has a cool fight with cobra. It's like, I think it's like the first time ape kills ape, because I know Caesar like drops cobra into like makes him fall to his death. I don't know if anyone's good before that, because I know that cobra didn't kill Caesar. So I think Caesar was the first ape to kill ape, even though it's the law he enforced that apes will never kill ape. So it's really good. It's very dramatic. So yeah, so it's number 4 on this list. Number 3 is Escape from the Planet of the Apes. This movie actually went beyond my expectations. I thought it was going to be like kind of crap, 'cause it's like the first movie in reverse where like the apes come to our planet and try and like settle in with like our life. But I love seeing more of Zero and Cornelius, and just seeing the humans' reactions to like intelligent apes, and just like how they fit in with society. And it is really fun. Like you see like Cornelius and Zero and like being like celebrities and stuff. And you see like Zero like drink alcohol and like bathe for the first time, and then Cornelius is like, "How is that?" And it's just like soothing but very wet. It's just pretty funny. Then like starts to get more serious, where people find out that Zero is pregnant, and they thought, okay, if Zero's having an intelligent baby, maybe they can make more and more, until one day they will like destroy us. So people hunting down Cornelius and Zero, and they run away. And spoiler alert, I haven't seen it, but eventually they both do die. And they think that the baby died, but actually left the baby in a zoo. And their son is Caesar. But I don't actually, it's kind of confusing, because in this movie they said its name is Milo, but it actually turns out to be Caesar. I think like the zoo owner changed his name, so like couldn't track him down or something, I don't know. Still confused. But yeah, it's a good film. The ending's really sad, but the baby survived, yay. So overall, yeah, it's just one of my favourite Planet of the Apes movies. Number 3. Number 2 is Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. I do really love this movie. I mean, it's like you can really, I love Caesar. You see him growing up and stuff. Set in like the distant future of like 1991, I think it was. This was made in like 72. It says at the bottom there. And I think this is set in like 91, where like a plague has wiped cats and dogs from the planet. So people start taking apes as pets. Then when they realised they're intelligent, when they realised that the apes were intelligent, they made them servants, like make them clean and cook and all that stuff. And then eventually they're oppressed as slaves. And it gets worse and worse. And then Caesar's taken as a slave, and it's like, this is disgusting how they treat us. They like torture us and all that stuff. I'm gonna do something about it. So he starts a revolt, and then they get like guns and stuff. And it's like got very good like kind of futuristic sex. Well, it's not future now. It's like set in the 90s. Even though it's made in the 70s. Yeah, I know it's confusing. Good futuristic sex. The costumes were good in it. The only thing I really dislike in this movie though is Caesar's relationships with the other apes. I know this is an old movie, but I still don't get why the apes decided to join them. I mean, what Caesar really did is go up to Nick and like nod, and the apes were like, "Oh, okay, he nodded to me. That means I'm gonna like start killing my master." And I just wanted, like, that's what I just think I just want to see more of Caesar's relationship with the other apes and how like he convinced them to like start a revolt. But other than that, it's great. It's all about rebellion and stuff. And the end speech is one of my favourite Planet of the Apes movies. I did actually like, it says something like, "And that day is upon you now," and that was originally going to be the ending. Well, they thought it's a bit of too much of a dark ending to end with. But I don't get how they got that, because like the first Planet of the Apes movie, the ending was kind of dark. And then he says, "Oh, but today we'll put down our guns and all that stuff." And that did kind of ruin it for me. So when I watch it, as soon as he finishes that speech, I'll just stop it there. So yeah, this is my second favourite Planet of the Apes movie, because it is awesome. Number 1. I'm probably going to be surprised at this. Well, I'm probably not, because it's the only one left. But my favourite Planet of the Apes movie is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, you're probably always thinking, oh, you only like it because it's like one of the newest ones. You only like it because the apes like the CGI and stuff. No, that's not the reason, because I do love Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and this is a remake of Conquest. So in my opinion, it's just like Conquest, but kind of improved. It filled in all the gaps. It filled in all the things that I didn't like about Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. I mean, the costumes in Conquest were good, but like, obviously the CGI is better, so that was a good improvement. And one of the main things they liked in Conquest was Caesar's relationships with the apes and how he convinced them to like start a revolt. And in this, you see that half the movie is about that, so I love that. James Franco character, I really enjoyed him. I love seeing like Caesar growing up from birth and how like growing up to be like an intelligent ape and how he became an intelligent ape in the first place, and his mother's called Prioritize, which is funny because in the first Planet of the Apes movies, that's what Sarah called Taylor before he found out he could speak, so that was like a good Easter egg. Yeah, you see, so I was like, oh, James Franco character in this relationship with James Franco, trying to like cure Alzheimer's and stuff, so he thinks like Caesar could like be the cure of that, and it's like Caesar needs like to go outside and stuff. He's not really in society and he does something, so he goes into like a zoo or whatever, and he's getting treated bad. And then like starts to convince the apes that like they need to start rebelling and stuff. And then like gets like the serum and stuff from James Franco's house and like gives it to all the apes. And then yeah, that's when the revolt starts really, and it is awesome. Like see a bit of it on like the bridge there. That is really, the fight's really awesome. And then at the end you see him take refuge in the forest. Which goes so it's like, and then like James Franco's character finds, I forgot what James Franco's character is called. It doesn't say on the back, but yeah, it was James Franco's character. It's like, yeah, Caesar come home, and then she says, Caesar is home. So yeah, that was like a nice moment. And then I forgot, like, most of this is like based on like sometimes in the original Planet of the Apes movie they're talking about how it all started and stuff, and it is kind of based on this. It's like, good news is like, oh yeah, until one day when apes said no, and then it actually shows that in this, the first word that an ape ever spoke was no. So yeah, that was really good because it's just kind of like a prequel to the Planet of the Apes, and it's really good. And it's my personal favorite Planet of the Apes movie. So yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching my worst to best Planet of the Apes movies. Make sure to watch my other worst to best and top 10s. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. And make sure to watch my next video. So yeah, see ya.